Courage. What is courage? Why do we need courage? How can we activate this power, this force, this energy that people talk about? Well, firstly, we need to understand that it's a force that lives within us. It's not something that we need to find on the outside, although we can watch others that are of great courage and we can learn from them. And that can act as a mirror. But that's not really going to activate the courage that we need. We need to activate. So why do we need this force? Well, it's like this. We have all felt fear. You know, the fear of being alone, the fear of not having enough or being enough, the fear of rejection, the fear of being abandoned, not fitting in, not being the right size, the right shape, the right creed, the right race, the right religion. You know what I'm talking about. Now, courage is like a substance, like an energy within us that once activated unleashes the wheels of change. And those wheels of change create patterns of confidence. And those patterns of confidence in turn create life, new life. But it all determines on what we yield to. You know, if we yield to the voice of fear, and if we feed that voice, and if we surrender to it, and if that voice then becomes the more prominent voice, then slowly but surely our lives will be molded by that voice. And that's why I'm saying courage is linked with your aspirations. It's linked with your determination, your motivation, your dreams, your vision. So you can't fulfill the things that you see, the things that you want, the things that you desire from the inside unless you activate courage. Because in our life, people are not going to give you anything. You already know that. And so you got to find this force. You got to activate it. You got to sense that it's deep within you. You got to know that greater is you than the fear. That greater are you than the obstacle. And once you do, that's the first foundation in knowing that you possess courage. Everyone knows the emotion of fear, you know, leaving its mark, distorting our spark. You know, like a hungry shark, creating negative patterns, leaving us battered, at times scattered. And you don't want to be shattered. But courage is dealing with fear head on. It can't be seen as a con, or you'll get it wrong. Unlocking this key is entirely your choice, but it will set you free. With that, you have to agree that greater is He who lives inside thee. Your true nature is far greater. I don't want to shake you, but it's connected to your greater. I said your creator. I call Him the maker. How you was made was not designed to be afraid. So don't you downgrade. Let me tell you, abide under your true shade and observe your fears fade. Your true spirit is one of power. It's more like a huge tower, not a flower, or a man coming out of a cold shower, shaking and breaking. For courage to flow, you have to know what you wrongly align to can for assuredly blind you. Yup, blind you if you choose to fuse with more booze. Don't blame me if you lose. You ain't no Tom Cruise. The voice that you yield to dictates your mandate, recreates your fate. You don't want your actions to be like mere fractions. So connect with your essence. Remain in its presence. Abide in your being. It's definitely freeing. Remain in your center and allow faith to enter. Spirit of courage doesn't need any porridge. Every moment of fear is an opportunity for more unity. What I'm saying here is, in the moment of fear, you've got to gather your vehicles, your mind, your will, your emotions, your feelings, your convictions, your aspiration, you're determined, and unify them. And once you do, you've got to align them, and like a ship that's moving to its course, you've got to do the same thing. It's like this. You know, when you're walking in that direction, you're feeling exposed. It's like wearing no robes. But you know, this, what I'm talking about, is keeping you on your toes. You want to be able to unify all your vehicles, to make choices, to be a soul that says yes is a yes and no is a no, and nothing in between. You don't want to live in luke waters. You know what grows in luke waters. Things ferment and smell. It's either cold or hot for you now. And that's the conviction that you need to walk in. You need to understand that there's a price to pay. To walk in courage is a full yes. When I mean full, I mean all of you. You can't be 1 foot here and 1 foot there. So don't hesitate, but find room to meditate. This in turn will create the life that you wanted. The life that's calling you, the life that's chosen you, the life that you've sensed always. Now, I'm not saying that's easy, but that's why you need courage.